Hey everyone, welcome to First Nature Backland. If you like this content, please like, subscribe, comment, and tap the notification bell. Thanks.
So before we get started, let's make sure we're safe. It is in the safe position and we are fully empty. So the idea for this video came from a viewer who had a comment on this video that I made last year where I am shooting different buckshots out of the Keltec KS7 and comparing this aftermarket butt pad that I had put on the Keltec KS7 and wanted to test it out while shooting buckshot. And the viewer asked a question, why the slings in the description that I put in that video for purchase look different and seem to attach different than the actual sling that's on my Keltec KS7. And that's a great question because I did alter the sling that I purchased. So I wanted to thank 45629 for asking that question. So now let's talk about how I redid the sling to make it a quick adjustment sling.
So this is the strap as it arrives out of the package. It comes with 4 buckles, 2 on each side, and then each side also comes with this bungee strap with an alligator clip. Some firearms, they come with loops or rings and you can snap those clips onto it. Now here's the strap completely disassembled. Here I'm going to show you how I did the rerouting. I'm going to fast forward this so we can shorten the video. Otherwise this thing would have been really long. Then you're more than likely going to have to work the strap back in and back out, loosening and tightening, and you're going to have to shimmy the buckles while you're working the strap in order to get them close to each other. Then just pull on the strap and make sure that it goes back and forth in both directions. It's important to make sure that the 2 buckles on the adjustment side are not directly on top of each other. Bring them together so that they're staggered on top of each other, so that one end of the buckle is halfway over the bottom buckle. That will allow the strap to go back and forth with ease. If they are directly on top of each other, when you pull the strap, it'll loosen, but it will not tighten. It'll only go in one direction. Now you can grab the buckles themselves and pull them back and forth, but if you're just grabbing the strap, it will not pull in one direction. So just take the buckles, shimmy them over, make sure that they're staggered on top of each other, just like that, and then when you pull the strap, it'll go in both directions. And that's all there is to it.
So real quick, I want to mention some of the attachments that I have on here. First, there's this weapon light that I did a review on a couple years ago right here that you can check out. It has many different types of attachments and you can put it on many different types of long guns. There is this buttstock here which really reduces the amount of recoil that you feel on your KS7 or KSG. If you love yourself, you will get something like this. I will have links to all of these attachments in the description if you're interested. It helps out the channel and I really appreciate it a bunch. There is a tool holder here that inserts into the empty cavity of the grip. So you can insert your Allen wrench or your torque wrench here with whatever fastener that your attachments take. You can just set it in there and place it right back into the handle and you always have it there. And then of course, there's the sling. So the sling attaches via these quick disconnects. Now these quick disconnects you can buy from reputable ones like Magpul or from off-brand ones, although I don't remember the company that I actually purchased this one from. But they're pretty much all the same. They have this button here, and what's nice is when you insert it in there, it doesn't just lock in laterally, it locks in rotationally, so it does not rotate. So you can actually set it to the actual position that you prefer to optimize your performance or your comfort level. I like it at a 45-degree angle right there. And I attached the other one on the opposite side on the buttstock. Now the KS7 and the KSG, they have different slots here where you can put attachments. I have the KS7, so mine came with a handle, which also has attachment slots on the handle. There's two here on each side on the pump, and there's one on each side of the buttstock. Now initially I had them both on the same side, but when I would don the Sling and the KS7, the QD connector on this side was pushing in on my shoulder and it was really uncomfortable. So I thought I would move it onto the outside, and it turned out to work really, really well. And one really cool thing about this setup, what it allows for me is to put away the KS7 nice and neat, tucked away, without the Sling flopping around all over the place. Or I don't have to remove the Sling just so that I could put the KS7 away nice and neatly. Let me show you what I mean here. Especially with the QD disconnect on the outside of the buttstock, I can wrap this around the buttstock, then around the grip, like this, pull it tight, and now it's nice and neat. Now I can put this in my safe, it's ready to go. I remove it from the safe, let it out, and there I go. And then when I'm done, I just put it back away the same way that I had it, and nice and neat, like perfectly gift wrapped. And that's all there is to it. You know, there's more than one way to skin a cat. You don't have to attach a Sling to your equipment the way that the manufacturer shows it on their pictures. In this case, I think this shows that with the right length of material, the right type of material, and the right quantity of buckles, you can turn any Sling into a quick adjustment Sling. These Slings are a great deal, 2 for 20 bucks. That's a really good deal. I have 4 of these Slings, none of them have broke. And I'm able to set each one of them up the way that I want them configured for their specific use. I don't think you can beat that deal. 2 for around 20 bucks or whatever they are now. They were 20 bucks when I bought them at the time. But I'll have links to this and everything else in the description. So thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'll check you all next time. Thanks, appreciate it.